Tokyo is home to so many Pokemon centers, from Tokyo Station to Shibuya, Tokyo Skytree Town, and even attached to the Pokemon Cafe. We went to them all. We have so much to show for it and so much to talk about on today's Megadad's video. Let's get started. Pokemon Center. Anything and everything you could possibly want to buy Pokemon is at these stores. And there were 4 locations that we visited on our recent trip to Japan. Let's talk first about the different Pokemon centers, and then we're going to show off some of the really cool stuff that we bought when we visited. So the first center that we went to was located in Tokyo Station, which was like the big central train station hub. There's a giant shopping center below ground underneath the train station. And when we arrived at Tokyo on our first day, very tired, very jet lagged, we went to the Tokyo Station Pokemon Center. What did you think about the very first Pokemon Center?
Well, I was like 3/4 asleep. I still am. I didn't get to enjoy it enough, so I don't really remember it, but we went back again and I remember that. So I liked that they had all the little spread out of these guys. They had like hundreds of them just on a table. There were like 4 tables.
Yeah.
Really cool.
One of the cool things about the different Pokemon centers is they have exclusive merchandise to each shop. So at the Tokyo Station Pokemon Center, they have these little train conductor Pikachus, hundreds of them. They even had a big Pikachu statue, right? And he's got his whistle and his cap on. All sorts of really cool statues and displays at these centers. But we did get one of these train conductor Pikachus. He's super duper cute. Nora, what did you think of the Tokyo Station Pokemon Center? Good. I liked it because it was pretty wide open. The layout on some of these centers is quite different. Some of them are
It's compact, or they're like it's separate rooms.
Yeah, the Tokyo Station one was pretty wide open. It wasn't the biggest Pokemon Center that we went to, but the layout was really nice. So Tokyo Station Pokemon Center, our first and actually last stop that we visited on our trip. So the second Pokemon Center that we visited was located at the base of Tokyo Skytree. And just like the Tokyo Station Pokemon Center, at the base of Tokyo Skytree is a giant shopping mall.
Yeah.
Now, Elliot, what did you think of the Tokyo Skytree Pokemon Center?
It was not as big as the other one, like nearly as big. It was like half the size. I liked that one because I actually found like Fuecoco more. I'm a huge fan of Fuecoco. Well, one thing I really liked about this one is they had a Fuecoco statue with all of the like 3 new guys. I don't even know if they
there was like a
trainer
in Fuecoco.
Yeah,
and then
there was
a
this guy, that blue guy.
I'm glad we're all on the same page of only really knowing the names of like 4 or 5 Pokemon. The rest of them are that green guy, or that yellow guy, or that blue guy.
Or that fat guy.
Yeah, that's good. It's good we're all on the same page here.
This program is powered by Megadad's Boost, our public support program. You can join at patreon.com/Megadads.
The third Pokemon Center that we visited to was in another giant shopping center called Parco in Shibuya, which was an incredibly busy experience. This was probably my least favorite of the Pokemon centers, not because it wasn't cool, but because it was extremely cramped. The layout was so...
Wait, which one is this?
This is the one that had the giant Mewtwo. Unfortunately, this Pokemon Center is located in one of the busiest shopping districts in Tokyo, and it was just, there was too many people for this Pokemon Center to handle. As opposed to the Tokyo Station Center, everything is very narrow aisles at this one. And so they're just funneling hundreds of nerds down these tiny little aisles. And there are a few unique things about this Pokemon Center, like Elliot was talking about. You can design your own custom shirts. That's really cool. But as far as the merchandise, it's the same by and large as the other Pokemon Centers. So they're really...
And also, like, you can design your own shirt at home, really. And then you can just order it.
Yeah, just go to TeePublic, man. Same thing. You can get it for like $14. It just wasn't worth the hassle of trying to squeeze through this Pokemon Center to see a lot of the same stuff that we saw everywhere else. Now that brings us to the final Pokemon Center that we visited, which is right adjacent to the Pokemon Cafe. This was Pokemon Center Tokyo DX. This was my favorite. This was my favorite Pokemon Center that we visited. You enter into this large entryway, this large plaza with a big fat Snorlax sitting right in the middle. Nora, tell me about the experience of this Pokemon Center. What did you like so much about this one?
That they had a giant Snorlax statue.
That they had a giant Snorlax statue.
Giant Snorlax.
It was just really clean and white.
There was like no black. It was just all white shelves. Like all the other ones were like crammed, like it was in like a big container or something. This one was like outside.
It had a really nice video wall that showed the history of Pokemon. It had lots of different games throughout the generations. And you got this cute little guy. The layout is big and rounded. They have large glass cases full of just hundreds of Pokemon stuffies, some of which you will see represented here. I thought this was really bright and clean, and I probably enjoyed it because I knew we were just about to go to the Pokemon Cafe. So like the whole experience was just kind of like, ooh, this was like the gift shop. We got so much stuff there. Lots more breathing room, lots more walking room. It was bright and white and clean, and I really enjoyed this one. I think this was my favorite.
I'm actually really surprised that it wasn't more busy because this one was the best by a lot.
Well, let's talk about some of our favorite things. Let's just pick out, there's so much here. We can't possibly look at it all, but let's pick out a couple of our favorite things. Elliot, what did you got here?
A bath bomb.
A bath bomb. We actually got a couple different Pokemon bath bombs.
3. This one is a ginormous Psyduck one with Psyduck inside and a fishing hook to try to fish him out.
So when I soak my butt in a hot bubble bath, a Pokemon is going to shoot out of that thing?
Yep.
What about this? Tell people about this. What's this?
It's a Pikachu fan.
Best friend in Tokyo in the summertime because boy is it hot and sweaty. You turn this bad boy on, personal cooling device. Pikachu just cools you down. It's so great. Did you fart?
No, that was this.
This fan farted? Something. Elliot! I got myself a pair of Psyduck slippers and also a pair of Psyduck underpants. I will not be showing this off on the video later, so this is all you get. So much stuff. If you're lucky enough to make the trip to Tokyo, Japan, and you are a fan of Pokemon, we hope this video helped show you some of the best and not so best Pokemon Center experiences and some of the really cool swag that you can buy along the way. Did you guys have fun?
Yes!
We'll see you on the next video where we'll be talking about our trip to the Pokemon Cafe. We'll see you next time. Bye everyone.
Bye.